Y'all know the vibe, man. It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. We about to get to the intro song. Some of y'all been asking me what the intro song is for the channel. It's Different Vibe by yours truly, Youngness. So we're going to play that joint real quick. Y'all can get into it, man, and make sure y'all look for this song everywhere. It's on all platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you do. Let's get to it. I always show love, but got back a different vibe because I'm laid back. She confused my ways with pride. Used to talk crazy, now she don't reply. 6 months later, I turned to a different guy. I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves, that's right when she got ghosts. Reminiscing in my feelings, about to take it up to Malibu. Cruising on the PCH, how could I have an attitude? Remember 4 local nights, I had to be patty too. Now it's top down, riding around with a Mac abuse. Came a long way, from hand to hand on them avenues. Everyone we rap about, all the shit that we actually do. I got jumped, a little slump, never knocked out once. Got hit with a 2x4, wore a hoodie for a month. Ain't bragging, I'm just feeling. Probation had me chillin'. You don't understand the feeling. I'm tryna get through all the healing. I couldn't even leave the county. Now I'm tryna leave the country. Tryna see all my family. No pretenders around me. Always show love, but got back a different vibe because I'm laid back. She confused my ways with pride. Used to talk crazy, now she don't reply. 6 months later, I turned to a different guy. I'm energized, women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves, that's right when she got ghosts. Need mighty mo, gambling to find the most. Want the clout, I want the dough. I'm taking everything I'm owed. Niggas acting like they heartless, when we all bleed regardless. Fuck around, be the party. Understand I was gossip. Had to wait for my time, ain't no one believe. Pressed up my first mixtape, watched throw the CD. Told me switch up my style, now they sounding like me. Never doubt myself again, cause I know it ain't no need. I've been in the league, niggas bleed. I want smoke, they on drugs, fucking up, fentanyl, overdose. Gotta get my mama a house, I ain't worried about your issues. Took care of the whole family, my single mothers, we commend you. Shout out to everybody that's in the room. That's different vibe right there. Let's turn this shit off. That's different intro to Numbers Don't Lie Network. If y'all hear the little clip in the beginning, it's probably about 9 seconds or so. But make sure y'all check that out. That's by me. I'm gonna start promoting my music just a little bit. I ain't gonna do it too much. I'm not gonna try to overflow y'all. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all not here for the music for real. Y'all here for the commentary. Y'all here for the news, all the good stuff. So we gonna get to that, man. We gonna get to that. We got Oschino. He's weighing in on Jay-Z. I know if y'all been paying attention, you see Jay-Z just did that GQ interview, and he's been getting a lot of backlash about it. But he's also been getting backlash about a lot of things that he's been doing, and a lot of people believe the shit that he's doing right now, all of the promotion, all of the interviews, you know, he got the joint in the Yankee Stadium coming up, the 2 performances. I don't know if it's 2, it might be more than that now, but there's a lot of negativity around his name, and he stayed away from all the negativity for a long time. And I think it's starting to backfire finally, because, you know, if you don't speak on, you can only dodge stuff for so long, but if it's so negative, people start kind of going with their own thoughts and their ideas. And then you got to do some cleanup. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? You got to address it, because at a certain point, you're going to start having legal trouble and people trying to follow you because they have this idea of who you are. And maybe that is who you are. I don't know.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. But we gonna get to it. I ain't gonna do too much more talking right now. We gonna see what Oschino got to say. Cause you know, he used to be on Roc-A-Fella. If y'all don't know, he was a Roc-A-Fella artist, so he was there. So he probably knows Jay-Z a lot better than a lot of us do. Shout out Kim Capone.
All right, well, I wanted to, get your thoughts on this Jay-Z interview that's been going crazy, man. I know you had some thoughts about him working with GQ and not Bleak, but there was also, a few interesting things from this interview, man. What all did you take from it?
I take from it, it's like he up to something. It's like he's trying to clean up some type of image. He don't do interviews. He been outside a lot, doing a lot. Everything he do is strategic. Mind you, you got it's like a little kid that's 20-something interviewing somebody 60. It just looked like, it looked like it's a setup. He told him what to ask him. Make sure you ask him no hard questions, no stuff that people really want to know. And it's like it wasn't really an interview. Because of course it's Jay-Z. He can go to any place, GQ, y'all want to do an interview with me, I'm going to give y'all the questions.
That's the same thing I said, though. Why is he not doing the interview with anybody from the culture when he has the opportunity to do it with whoever he wants to? And I'm not taking nothing away from this kid because I heard that he's put his work in. But we don't know this dude. And he just doesn't look like hip-hop to me. Like, why couldn't he get in front of any of these guys that have platforms that came up with him? The same era. You know what I mean?
Edited before it come out. So it's not an authentic thing. It ain't like a real, like something like a what's open one for your girlfriend name? Gail or interviewing is to be different. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like it's all a thing for image. You know what I'm saying? Then he come out do the Yankee Stadium things like, they ain't doing the Roost picnic out here. I think it's all for image. Cause Jay-Z don't care about nobody. Nobody. I'm talking about for sure. And yeah, people say you hate and all that, bro. I don't got no hate for the boy at all. I'm just saying.
When I speak about things that I believe to be true, oh, now you're a hater. Nah, maybe I just see things differently, which is crazy because I actually love Jay-Z's music. And he's one of the first rappers that I followed when I first got into hip hop. He's one of the people that I followed all the way for years. Other than like Biggie, DMX, there's other names, but I followed Jay-Z's whole career to the point where I bought into Roc-A-Fella, State Property, all of that. I was paying attention to the whole movement.
No, I just see what he do. I know how he move. You don't be a billionaire by caring about people. You don't be a bro. Most people will never have a billion because they will take care of their family. They will take care of their community. They will never have a billion. So if you got $1 billion and you from the hood, that's a lot, bro. Because at the end of the day, you come from a place where you see everybody struggling.
Hold on, let me pull that back.
$1 billion and you from the hood, don't be a bro. Most people will never have a billion because they will take care of their family. They will take care of their community. They will never have a billion. So if you got $1 billion and you from the hood, that's a lot, bro. Because at the end of the day, you come from a place where you see everybody struggling, and you got the means to take care of everybody where you from. Without even hurting you. You know what I'm saying? And you still don't do it. So, and everything he do for people, like, I do prison reform. You don't care about nobody in prison. Everything he do is for show. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him do an interview, I'm like, here you go. Well, he not playing the game. He played the game. He won the game. But a lot of people got so much love for him. When I say something about him, they get mad. I'm like, bro, you think about his song. You're not thinking about the.
And I don't understand why people can get so emotionally touched by something to the point where they ready to fight with you over a person they never met in their whole life. Like, how are you ready to lay down your life for a person you don't even know? You know what I mean? Why is it such an emotionally erupting kind of, like, I see people in the comments go crazy when it comes to certain names, when it comes to certain people. They ready to defend this person with honor, and you ain't never been in a room with this person. It's crazy. What does that? Because I've never been that kind of guy, so I can't understand it. Y'all got to let me know, like, what is that?
You know what I'm saying? He's my second favorite rapper of all time after Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't put his person, like, how he is as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything about him, of course, but the main that I can't put it this way, I can't look up to him. You know what I'm saying? I can't look up to him. Not as far as man stuff. I can look up between him and business. I mean, but not his man stuff. He do a lot of backdoor stuff, man. I mean, his image is everything. You know what I mean? And for me, if you got $1 billion, you shouldn't have to worry about what nobody think about your image.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I really mess with Oschino, man. Oschino definitely, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, is definitely more morals behind this man. And he actually makes up and talks about things that he's done wrong. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not willing to do that. They're not willing to ever admit that anything they have done is wrong and that they need to change, that they need to grow. Money should never be money should never determine how your actual personal character flaws. Like, you still got to address that shit, man. If you did something, I don't care how much money you got. Be honest. And that's something that people can't really figure out how to do. I can't walk around lying to myself. People will lie to everybody else, but you lying to yourself too?
Do you have an example of that he did, or?
Yeah, it was. He got a daughter in Maryland. They won't say it in front of everybody. I said something about it. It got on the news. People talked about it. Then he went down and gave her a little bit of money, right? Whatever.
A daughter, not a son?
Got a daughter and a son. I know a son too, Ramir, but his daughter too. A daughter he claimed on the low, right? My thing is this. I got 2 daughters. If I don't claim one of my daughters, they not gonna mess with me. They gonna cuss me out. They gonna feel hurt. Mind you, especially if I mess with another daughter in front of them on TV, and I'm older than them. Come on, you know how a daughter is. I don't know if you got a daughter, but daughter's real sensitive. If you hit a daughter when she's 7, she'll remember that shit when she's 45. Damn, remember you smacked me when I was in 2nd grade? You know what I mean? So my thing is this: if I got $1 billion and I got a daughter, I don't care who my baby mom is. I don't care what the world think. My daughter coming with me. She gonna work wherever. She gonna be close to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having her somewhere else. Not denying her. Damn, mom died. And the same thing with the boy Ramir. So I told Ramir, I said, bro, remember, whether it's your dad or not, the world will have backlash for you. They love him. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for it.
This is real right here, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, that's how I determine whether a person is a good person or not. When they have kids, like if they have kids and they not claiming their child, I don't care how fly you are. I don't care what you could offer. I can't rock with you. You can't be my mans. I can't trust you. If you can't take care of something that came out of your nut, pause, I'm going to trust you, bro. You don't even trust, like you wouldn't trust you. You wouldn't trust you. Like that came from you. That came from your DNA, your spirit. And you got money. If you got money, that's even worse because most deadbeats in the hood, they ain't got no bread. The worst thing is to have a deadbeat that got bread. And I've seen them before. There's a lot of deadbeats out there. Jay-Z, if what they alleging is true, if these are his children, he's an actual deadbeat with too much money. That's crazy because most men that don't take care of their child, they don't have the means to do it. You have the more than enough means to do it. You could probably take care of 500 of them joints, right? But you would rather not be looked at a certain type of way. That's crazy work. Because if I have the money and the resources, I'm taking care. I would take care of kids that's not mine. Dead ass. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see people doing bad. If I got love for you, I got love for your kids. I'm going to make sure your kids is good if I got the bread to do it. Because I would do it even if I didn't have it. I'm going to try to make a way. And I can honestly sit here and say that because I had false children in my life. I had a kid that was not mine. I was definitely told by somebody that I had a child, and I was there. I pulled up. I stepped in until we found out it wasn't mine. And then I didn't have the means, so I was out. I was out at that point. Once I figured out, it took like about a year and some change. Bad situation. But throughout the whole time, without me even knowing if it's mine or not, before that test came, I was there. I was present. I brought the kid around, my whole family, all of that. So I just don't understand when people have the means, when they have the money. That's very selfish. That's very selfish. That child that doesn't have their parent, it's going to be a tough life, man, especially their father, because we already know a father is very, very important to the foundation of a child. So, you know, if those alleged rumors, if that's real, I mean, you seen the pictures, man. Do we need to pull the pictures up? Ramir and Jay-Z. If some of y'all ain't see it, I don't know if y'all seen it. Side by side, there's no way that that's not Jay-Z's kid. Let me look it up. We're going to find Ramir and Jay-Z side by side. Y'all tell me, man. I feel like the face looks very similar. They had the baby pictures and all of that. Let's pull it up. We'll get right back to this Oschino shit in 1 second. But y'all tell me. Boom. Y'all see that picture right there? Y'all see the nose? I feel like for me, it's the nose and the mouth. Pause. I feel like the nose and the mouth. Pause. They like the whole shit just looks the same to me. I don't know about the eyes. I'm not really sure about the eyes and all of that, but nah, son, to me, he look like HOV. He look like HOV. This nigga be doing poses like him by accident. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I heard he rap too. I heard that man rap too. But let's get back to it. Let's see what my man Oschino was talking about.
Like, oh, I don't want no money. I just want to give me. Jay-Z did everything in his power to not take the DNA test, and the boy Ramir don't have a mom. I mean, my thing is this: if you're a man, like, bro, I got 2 DNA tests I did not want to take because I wouldn't know if that was my son or not, right? Men don't run away from stuff like that, especially when you was popping his mom, especially when you don't got no other. His mom is deceased. How can I respect you for that? But mind you, now the most people that don't take care of their kids is because they don't have it. They just don't have no money. They embarrassed.
Facts. That's what I just said. That's a fact.
Well, you got enough bread, so you can say, bro, you know what, bro? Me and you, I'm gonna go get you. We're gonna take the test by ourselves. That's his man stuff. I hate when somebody think they're too big to be a father, or too big, they too much of a celebrity, they can't do regular stuff. I mean, that's because the world treat them like that. You know what I'm saying? I look at every man as a regular person. I mean, you might have rich and all that, but
that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Money is cool, but if it's money don't change nothing. Like if you're a kid, you know what I mean? If you're a kid and you want that connection, you want that relationship with somebody, money don't really mean nothing. They would rather have that connection. They'd rather have that relationship. Like, imagine just not having a father. Imagine being absent of a father. You know what I mean? Like you don't have somebody to take you to certain things where a father would bring their child, like, or your father watching you at sports, any type of sports competition, music. Like it's I can speak on it because I had an absent father. You know what I mean? I definitely had a father who was there in the beginning. You know what I mean? He was there early on, but as I got older, I think by the age of like, I want to say 10, 11, he was gone for the rest of my shit. So, and he had bread. My father had bread. So 100%, I understand. If you have money, that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone's going to look at you that's related to you. Someone that's related to you, they might not just want money from you. Maybe they do need money from you because that's a necessity. I will say that's real too. Like, as far as you being a father of somebody, it is a necessity for you to take care of that person that you created. If you don't, you're a bum. Whether you got money or not, you could be a rich bum.
I'm not. You got the same standards as everybody else. Everybody else got to take a DNA test. I can't run. You know, my son Muji, I couldn't run away and not take the test. I had a bitch for it. But you got so much money, you could pay the judges. You got all. You can not do every loophole to make you not take it. And the reason why I say that's his son, because he offered him money at first, and his guardian turned it down. Jay-Z don't offer nobody nothing. I mean nothing. I mean, young boy.
So Jay-Z offered this kid money. We gotta see if that's true. Jay-Z offered him money. Well, Oschino must know, man. He must be tapped in.
It was underage, so it wasn't him that turned it down. It was his guardian. You know what I'm saying? Did he try to get me? So my thing is this: man that got children, and I got a couple children that didn't particularly want, but I still took the test, and it was mine. I took care of them, right? And see somebody that got that means to just take care of them, and so when they talk real, like they politically correct and fly and decent and got these morals, I know it's a lie, because nothing come before your kids.
Whoa, hold up.
Okay, so Oschino probably actually did tap in with the son because the son is from Pennsylvania. I'm not sure what part of Pennsylvania, but he's from Pennsylvania. So he probably did tap in.
If you don't love your kids, how you gonna love anybody? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how I look at it.
I hear that, man. You know, I interviewed Dame Dash, and when I interviewed him, he was like, man, I think that when his dad left him, it really like seriously messed him up.
Jay's cold, man. You know, that thing that happened with his father, you know, just breaking out, you know, when he was young, I think that's really made him very cold. So like when he was young, and he tells the story, you know, his mother told him that his father didn't want him no more. And I think his father was very close to him. So I know how close I am to Dusko. So, you know, if I ever were to just say I don't want you anymore, that would kill Dusko. It would break his heart. Any one of my kids. And he actually lived that. So I just think he had a certain kind of...
Yo, Dane, why is you up here talking about Jay-Z once again? I thought you're not supposed to be talking about Jay-Z unless they ask you, because they always ask you crazy and you don't really do the chatty patty shit. This nigga is funny, man. Dame is funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he really just misses Jay-Z being his friend. I think that was a highlight in his life, and it's just a wrap now. It's a wrap. I mean, the circumstances is crazy. Jay-Z rocking with snitches and all of that. What's that lady's name? Desiree Perez or something like that. I think that's her name. I don't know, the Roc Nation lady. Yeah. Apparently she's like a huge snitch. So I get it. I understand. It's certain elements about people. You might not hate the person, but there's reason why you can't be connected to them no more. So I get it.
Trauma that's you know, made it where he acts a certain way toward people.
Damn. Man.
Yeah, I honestly, when he told me that story, I was like, damn. Because I got kids, so I thought that sucks.
Or I could also look at it this way. Maybe Dame Dash is trying to rationalize why Jay-Z doesn't rock with him no more. He's probably trying to think of all the things that he remembers about him throughout his life. Because it's probably weird, you know what I mean? Like, damn, this nigga just flat out stopped messing with me. And nothing happened. Ain't no beef. Nobody did nothing to nobody. So I think it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? I have situations like that where I'm like, I wonder why. But then I don't wonder enough because we ain't make no money together like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that fucked him up.
Cause it's like he want to pay everybody back. Man, he want to pay everybody back. Like he had a grudge.
Well, what do you think of, like, he kind of responded to people saying that he wouldn't that he was taking sides in Drake versus Kendrick?
I mean, he don't like Drake, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know, he said a little stuff about Drake. I mean, probably a little jealous of Drake. Drake got a lot more hits and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't think he's just jealous of Drake. I think Drake also tried to compete with him in the beginning of his career. He tried to do it in a competitive type of way. And I don't think HOV likes saying that. I don't think HOV looks at Drake as if they're on the same level. So he takes that as disrespect when somebody's trying to be competitive with him. And you like, you know what I mean? You my junior, you know, you nowhere near to where he might see himself as. He more looks at it like, yo, Drake should be coming to me to get mentored, ask me questions. You know what I mean? How dare he try to get on the track and throw any type of jabs towards me? I believe that's how he looks at it. And it probably just got worse and worse and worse as the years go on. And then we know as well, he has this little situation with Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Him and Wayne trying to get competitive at one point. So, you know, with the baby money, I remember they had that line where I guess Lil Wayne and him went back and forth about something about baby money. The line was about baby money. Like Jay-Z said some line to the effect of like, that's not like baby ain't got no money compared to him. And then Lil Wayne hit back with baby money will kidnap your lady. See how much you love your lady. I forgot how this shit go. Y'all look it up though. Y'all check that out. I can't remember the line. It wasn't that dope.
It take parts. I take Kendrick's side over it. We try to play it cool, but mind you, I'm pretty sure he orchestrated the whole that question and the answer and all that beforehand. First of all, I want to tell you one thing about Jay-Z. Jay-Z very, very smart. Very smart. Like he's smart. He's smarter than me. He's smart, and I'm very smart. He's smart. Like he's strategic. He's smart and he's disciplined. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think he's Satan. I think he got Satan in him. You know what I'm saying? I think he don't care about nothing. Like I mean, but that's to make a good businessman. A good businessman don't have no feelings in business. I mean, he is.
And I think those feelings actually come from selling crack. I think when you're a crack dealer in that era that he comes from the era probably like, I guess like 1.5 eras before me. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z, what, like 50, he almost damn near 60 now. Yeah, so he like almost 2 generations before me. They was different back then, man. I'm gonna be honest. They was kidnapping kids and it was totally different in the streets back then. It was a whole different type of level of coldness that you had to survive with to even do those type of things. And I can only imagine what it felt like to be ruining your neighborhood. People that you knew, people that you grew up with, people you was friends with, people's mothers, people's cousins, people's aunts, people's nephews, all of that stuff. Just watching them deteriorate over the years and just having to just be like, fuck it, I'm rich though. I'm getting it. Like, I can only imagine what you have to be to feel that. Because it's on a whole different level when it's back then. They was doing real things. They was making real movements, real splashes. These dealers and all of that today, they have no idea. It ain't nowhere near as close. And a lot of this shit is recreational. And sometimes it just be bad batches of stuff that be, taking people out. So I think it's just a different type of generation. And I do believe that culture was it was pushed to the top. Like you was the man. You was the man if you could hold it down in that type of way. And then you seen the resemblance. My bad. You seen the show of it. It was all about showing. So you see the chains, you see the rings, you see the grills, you see all the dope. What comes with the dope money came with the dope money, and that turned to hip hop. Like we try to act like the 80s was such an amazing time. They was selling crack. They was getting busy. They was getting busy with that rock. You know what I mean? The coke and the crack was crazy. Excuse my language. Hopefully we're not hitting the guidelines. But it's different. It's totally different back then. They just said it was fun back then. So whenever the old heads be talking, I don't believe what they be saying, man. I know how dangerous and how dirty that game was. There's no way you could sit here and tell me, yeah, it was amazing back in our time and everything was cool and fun. And nah, y'all just didn't have social media. Keep it a buck. If y'all had social media, we would not be talking nothing about what y'all talking about because we would have saw it and we'd have been like, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. Shit was not peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that them parties didn't get crazy and turn. You know what I'm saying? And don't tell me that they wasn't out there selling selling stuff to get some stuff. We'll keep it like that. Keep it PG.
When you out your house and don't care if you homeless, even if you his friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make him so successful.
Oh, let's bring that back because it sounds like he's continuing what I was saying.
Out your house and don't care if you homeless. I think he don't care about nothing. Like I mean, but that's to make a good businessman. A good businessman don't have no feelings in business. I mean, he swindle you out your house and don't care if you homeless, even if you his friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make him so successful. I mean, smart, business-wise, cold-blooded. I mean, that's a good businessman. I mean, but as far as a good person, no.
And that's the difference too. A lot of people be saying that Dame Dash not a good businessman. And there you have it. That's what it is. That's what makes a good businessman. It's not about worrying about the artists, making sure that they good, checking up on their funds, going to talk to people, negotiate deals for them. That's not a good businessman. They said that Dame is a bad businessman because he has feelings, because he cares about people, because he cares about integrity. Now, he does talk crazy at times, but that's his environment. That's where he's from. You know what I mean? If y'all ever dealt with niggas that's from Harlem from his time, it's just that's how they get down. That's how they get down. Not all of them, but the ones that's really getting to it, that's getting the bag, they just lead in with confidence and cockiness. And they get arrogance at times too. But I would say that Dame Dash had a good heart, and that's why he didn't make it. He couldn't survive it. I don't think he was trying to steal from everybody like the rest of these dudes. And I think if we listen to every story from every artist that he's dealt with, Memphis Bleak, Noriega, everybody. I'm not even gonna sit here and list all the names. It's too many names to even sit and think about. But I've seen them all on interviews and all talk about Dame Dash. Even Cameron, anyone that had a fallout with him, even them, Jim Jones, all of these people still said, yo, Dame Dash was that guy. He negotiated many things for me. He helped me out when I didn't bring nothing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes wasn't bringing nothing to the table. Jay-Z, he's not rocking with you if you can't bring nothing to the table. He's not lifting nobody up that can't do nothing for him because he's a good businessman, and that's what it's about. Even me, when I be doing business at times, I'm using my heart. I'm thinking about, I see this person has a certain talent, and I can help you out with these things. I don't need no money. I want to help you. Genuinely want to see you do well. That's not how business works. And most business people I be around be trying to tell me that I got it wrong, that I need to do something different. But I'm never going to stop doing what makes me feel good and fulfills me and is part of my morals. I want to help people. And I want the same thing back. You get what I'm saying? I want to give what I receive, but I don't care about receiving. I'm all about just doing from the bottom of my heart, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting the world just change me just because this is the way the system works. Who cares about the system? Who cares? If you stuck on the system, you're going to be stuck on bad morals. And life is deeper than just making some bread. If you want to just be on making some bread, go sell your soul, man. You know what I mean? Sell your soul. Do whatever. Put a dress on. Go change your sex. Whatever you got to do, go do that if that's what you want to do. I'm not into that. I don't respect that, and I'm going to keep checking it when I feel and see fit. So if I see situations that I don't agree with, I'm going to say what I feel. I'm not on nobody's pay. I don't care what nobody feels. Even in the comment sections, y'all have y'all opinions. I'm free for everybody to have their opinion. Say whatever you would like. You could disagree with me 1,000 times over. I don't care. It's not going to change me doing what I do. I'm going to continue what I do. I'm going to connect all the people that I rock with, and we're going to get to it, man. It's the good versus the evil. There's no in between. It's no in between. I'm going to play the intro track for y'all that didn't catch it. This is for the Numbers Don't Lie page, man. Appreciate all the new people that popped out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? We're going to have some new things coming on the way. I got some new interviews on the way. We're going to be interviewing some artists and some people that be in the life, all of that. So if y'all new to the page, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here before, drop something in the comments. I appreciate you. And we about to play this different vibe, and we about to vibe out and get up out of here. I hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? My bad. They Thursday. My bad. My mind is a little bit off right now. It's about that time for me to get outside today. This is my day off. We about to turn up. One of my homies from New York is out here. My My page is moving really slow right now. This internet is on some bullshit. Bueno, no bueno. They don't want to play my song. It's okay. They got it though. We got it. Let's go. Let's go.